Alright guys, Raszageth. This is my favorite fight in here. It's very well designed. Slightly longer video. It is the final fight of the tiers, so stay a while and listen. Grab some coffee, strap in. Slightly different format on this fight because there's a lot of stuff happening. I want you to remember there's some mechanics that just repeat, okay? They repeat throughout the fight. The triggers are going to be the same: spread, dodge, kick, all of that. But the triggers are the same. We're going to start from the center of the arena. We're going to have two teams: the blue team led by Kamite and the red team led by Vindika. Follow your talking head marker, your head marker over myself and Vindika. Follow them at all times. First knockback, we're going to go into these platforms on each side. Use the little blue and red on the field to tell you which side you got to go if you ever get turned around. After this, we're going to go to the Thaddeus platform. This is the most important phase of the fight. After this brief intermission, we get knocked back towards the end and the fight ends. The final phase of this fight is absolutely incredible. I love P4. It's such a great ramping fight. The biggest thing you can do to help us progress is not die, guys. It's a 10-minute encounter and it's awesome. It's intense. Just don't die, okay? Don't die, don't die, don't die. That is key, is to live. Even if you do, less damage, but you live, that is better. Just don't die. Okay. A couple of things. Phase 1 is going to introduce us to a few mechanics. I'm just going to use Liquid's video through this. We're going to go through it. Just focus on the important things, okay? This is P1. It's going to start with these things. You take them behind the group, okay? You place them behind the group because of the knockback, and we need to get knocked back into that slowing field. Watch it play out. They place the field behind us as far back as you can, guys. You don't need to go off, but as far back. It does a bunch of damage. You dodge. Dodge means dodge the thundering mechanic and the frontal. This is where you're going to die, okay? A lot of players are going to die here. Don't. Avoid it. It's going to be place the shit behind, frontal, right here, lightning breath. It's a really fast cast, okay? Place, dodge. Now stack on head markers. Get knocked into the field. It's going to be knockback. Get ready to stack. There's a pushback. Get knocked into the field. Right on. And the fight. And that's it. Those are three key mechanics. Okay. Place it behind. Dodge frontal. Get knocked into the field. There's one more that happens a few times. And that's, we'll see it. Place your field. It's a little bit far off, but that's okay. Just adapt. In another 20 seconds here, we can see the spread ads. All right. So now it's going to be, the call is going to be spread, kick ads. Spread, kick ads. Spread, defensive, kick. Don't panic, just kick your ad. There we go, or dispel. Place them behind, knock back. It's constant, guys, it's constant. It's movement, movement, movement. Avoid stuff. Good, that's it. P2, oh no. P2, okay, so P2 starts in this case approximately 2:05. Let's see right here. When P2 starts, you could jump into the air, you could slam into the ground, which will knock us back. You use your blue marker on the field here, okay? Use the blue marker on the field. Get to your side. Do not be on the wrong side. Now you're going to get knocked into the platform. In P2, guys, the only way you can wipe us in P2 is if you die to the breath. The breath. Remember the breath, okay? I'm going to say it a few times just to re-emphasize the breath. So in this phase, we just have to kill the ads one at a time, okay? Let it play out for a second. This big ad is going to spawn little shitty ads. Cleave your heart off. Pad, pad, pad. The boss is going to keep teleporting around the arena, okay? So I'm going to bring it to about 3 minutes so you can see it. So right here, the boss has just teleported. She's standing right there, saying ruin, ruin, the voice line. You're going to breathe across the room. Both myself and Vindika will be looking for this. Just follow the stack marker. In this case, it is blue here. Follow the stack marker. And now the breath is about to come. Lightning devastation, it is called. You can see it. If you die here, guys, you have to just keep moving around the room. Move around the room. Good. And that's P2. That's it. Just dodge the breath. Dodge the breath. Pad. Kicks, leg sweeps, chaos novas, all kinds of AoE stunts and interrupts are really big. Please talent into it. All right. Now, after we kill the 3 ads, we're going to go to the Thaddeus platform. The Thaddeus platform is essentially, if you have the red or the negative debuff, you go to the red marker. Blue debuff, you go to the blue marker, okay? Negative to X, positive to 2 to blue. Negative to red, positive to blue. Negative red, positive blue. I'll say it repeatedly as we go through the fight. He's going to start with Storm Surge, which is what does the Thaddeus mechanic. Negative to red, positive to blue. Negative to red, positive to blue. It should be like a song in your head, okay? There she is, Storm Surge. Take a second, stop whatever you're doing. Take a breath. Look at what marker you have. This guy has negative. He's going to red, or she goes to red. Perfect. If even one player goes to the wrong spot, we wipe. Just the DPS check. You got to burn the shield down. When this happens, guys, you get a huge damage buff. Huge. And that's what is used to blow this shield, okay? I would say hold cooldowns for Storm Surge. It's huge. Just pump deeps, guys. Pump. Use those enchants and push those buttons hard. In DPS, the harder you push the buttons, the more damage you do. It's a fact. All right. Other than that, the mechanics from phase 1 repeat, okay? You'll have stuff like spread and kick ads. You'll have to dodge a wave that is new, and we'll look at it in a second. Here we go. Here's the Tempest ring coming out. This ring, when it comes out, you can blink over it. If you don't have blink, I recommend using a personal defensive. Spec into a few defense if you have it. Try to use one every time. This here, it does a lot of damage. Right here, it puts right here, and it puts a 2-second dot. It really hurts pretty hard. You can see everybody who didn't blink through it. Yeah, even with cooldowns, it hits pretty hard here. All right, other than that, you take this away. This is your mechanic from the Primal Council. Okay, if you're inside the blue circle when it expires, the debuff will go to you. So don't be inside the blue circle. GTFO. I'll just say GTFO. Get the fuck out. All right. Then we have the standard spread and kick ads. That'll happen at some point. Spread and kick ads. Easy, calmly, no rush. Boom, damage. Kick ads. Perfect. Now, Thaddeus comes. No, it's wave again. Lots of damage. You're going to use a rallying here or a diva, depending what we have every time. Okay, Thaddeus. Now this is where I want you to watch a druid, okay? A druid does a really good job here. Negative to X, positive blue. Negative to X, positive to blue. Now this druid here, this rested druid, kind of, gets turned around, no big deal. But very, very well, he or she goes behind the group, takes a second, almost goes to the wrong spot. Almost. This would have wiped them after 6 minutes of play. Oh, and then he or she turns around and goes to the correct spot. Pump deeps. That's it. So in this phase, Storm Surge is important. You use a defensive or blink over the ring. Spread and kick your ads. That's it. Just focus on the sound of my calls, guys. One at a time. Just focus on that. Push your buttons, but focus on the sound of the calls. All right. After we do this a bunch of times, she goes into intermission phase. It lasts for a while. Intermission phase, same thing. The only way you wipe us is you die to the breath. Okay, she's going to fly into the air. She's going to spawn a big ad in the middle. You'll see it. Big ad right here. Just pump deeps into this ad. There's no rush. Take your time. Live. Now there's the mechanic from Sanctify from Halls of Valor. Melee, just get back. This will one-shot you. Just get back, dodge these orbs. That's it. Dodge the orbs. There's one overlap, which is really bad. You have to dodge the orb and dodge a breath, okay? Lots of dodging. Dodge the orb, dodge the breath, dodge the Bruce Early from the Thundering Affix. There you go. You see the breath, the orbs, and the Thundering Affix. Dodge everything. Now this ad is going to break into smaller ads. The smaller ads cannot reach the big ad. Just stun, kick, CC, and kill it. You see it? Stormbreak, he teleports, he creates these smaller ads, and you kill it. Kill the small ads, and then get back on the big one. No cheating. Kill the storm ads. He's going to do orbs again. Ball lightning, path of exile. And then he's going to breath. Okay, it's always going to be ball lightning, breath. Breath coming, he teleported. Look around. Okay, good. Breath coming out. No rush, no panic. There's going to be Rop here or something to knock them back. Great binding shot. Awesome. Then the Ring of Frost. Dodge orbs. And breath. Just repeat. Final phase, guys. Final phase is my favorite. It's a ramping DPS check. The lightning on the outside of the room will slowly fill the room. Okay, we'll kill the boss before it fills the room. There's not a lot going on except pump deeps. Pump deeps. All the mechanics you've already seen. Take the blue aids away. Dodge the lightning breath. Tank busters. Dodge. This is my favorite part of the fight. It is so intense. Dodge the lightning breath. Dodge the frontal. Dodge the frontal. Take the blue aids away. Take the blue aids away. Take the blue aids away. Good. Tank buster. You see how somebody picked up the blue charge? Get the hell away. That blue charge will wipe us if too many people get it. So get out with it. This is the second lust of the fight. Dodge the wave. Dodge the wave. Good stuff. Dodge the frontal. Dodge the frontal. Dodge the frontal. Good. That's it. All right, guys. I know